Unleash the power of knowledge and connect with the heartbeat of the African diaspora. Download our African Diaspora News Channel app now on Google Play and Apple App Store. Stay informed with authentic and diverse perspectives, breaking news, and cultural insights. Immerse yourself in a community that celebrates unity, resilience, and progress. Experience the vibrancy of the diaspora at your fingertips. Don't miss out. Empower your perspective today. Search African Diaspora News Channel and join the conversation.
Have you noticed something lately? Young Africans are no longer just watching history happen. They're actually writing it with their own hands, with their actions, with their words. And right now, they're sending a very loud message straight to the West. No holds barred. They are as vocal as could possibly be. I'm talking about the massive wave of support rising up for Captain Ibrahim Traore. Like I always say, they call him Africa's president. You know, that strict warning that African youth are actually putting out there. After that not so subtle statement from US General Langley, you probably saw that video. I'm just going to play that video very shortly.
I can imagine a situation, though, in which the ruling elite of a country is receiving gratuities on the side that inure to the benefit of the strongman leader and not to the populace of the country. Does that sort of corruption and bribery go on with regard to the Belt and Road?
Absolutely, Chairman. I see this, and I don't mind calling them out, but Captain Traore and Burkina Faso, as they know that both, whether it's their gold reserves, that is all those proceeds are just in exchange to protect the junta regime. There's a number of examples across, even in Sudan.
When a U.S. general goes on record accusing an African leader of using gold to protect himself, you know something big is happening. In a statement to the U.S. Senate, General Michael Langley, commander of AFRICOM, claimed Burkina Faso's gold.
Let's be real. For years, Africa's youth have watched leaders get bullied, nations get puppeteered, resources get siphoned, all while being told to stay calm and follow the script. But this generation, they're done playing that game. No more games. So when General Langley hinted at concerns over Captain Traore's leadership, the African youth did not just roll over and keep mum. They stood up, they spoke out, they're still speaking out, and they made it very clear. Touch him, and you have to deal with all of us. I mean, what boldness is that? Let's take a look at this video.
Ibrahim Traore is a young man, hardworking man who is changing the nation of Burkina Faso. And this is a threat to the Western nation to see how this young man is trying to make sure that the people of Burkina Faso are not suffering. It has taken an attention to the youths of Africa to speak about this because we saw one general in United States of America saying that Ibrahim Traore should be arrested. We want to send a good warning, a very, very tight warning that we will not take any nonsense, any stupidity towards the president of Burkina Faso. This young man, when he came to power, the people of Burkina Faso are suffering. No water, no medical. Right now, as we are speaking, we can see how things are rolling out. Speed. The security apparatus in Burkina Faso is working. The intelligence is working. Why? Because this young man has passion to make sure that the people of Burkinabe are feeling the economic that this young man is bringing to their country. So I want to send this warning to this West nation because we know who are they. We know.
Don't you just love the confidence and certainty? And here's why that's so powerful. For the longest time, and I've spoken about this over and over again, global powers have relied on silence, on African people being too afraid, too disorganized, or too discouraged to actually fight back. But with leaders like Traore, leaders who actually walk the talk of sovereignty and self-determination, the youth see hope. They see someone they can look up to, and they dare to be bold. They see a future that belongs to them, and they're ready to actually defend it online, offline, everywhere, and they're very vocal and bold about it. It's not just social media noise. It's much bigger than that. It's bigger than the hashtags. It's a mindset shift, which is the most important thing when your mind is completely changed. It's Africa to the world, but this time on our own terms. It has sparked a revolution, so much so that there is a protest built for the 30th of April. I'm hoping that you get to see this video before that day. Here are some videos that actually show the recent response of the youth in support of Ibrahim Traore. Let's take a look. And honestly, all of this sends a direct warning. The days when external forces could just topple a leader without consequences are slowly coming to an end. And we can see it because of leaders like Ibrahim Traore. Because now it's personal. Now it's generational. Mess with Traore or anyone genuinely fighting for Africa's autonomy. And you're messing with millions of young people who are watching, organizing, and ready. And we've seen the videos, we've seen the messages across social media. That's what makes this moment different. It's not just about idolizing one man. It's about defending the idea that Africa deserves leaders who are accountable to Africans, not to foreign interests. I repeat, not to foreign interests, at least not anymore. And whether it's Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, Congo, or anywhere else in Africa, this rising tide of conscious, determined youth, it's beautiful, it's powerful, and it's just getting started. And I'm so excited that this is happening in our generation. If you're in support of what Ibrahim Traore is doing, just drop your flag in the comment section. Let's know where you're commenting from and where you're supporting Traore from. I would love for you to do that right now. My name is Ife Igwe, reporting from Nigeria's African Diaspora News Channel. Please don't forget to like,